Okay, you guys win. Come on in, I'll sign up. Portland, Oregon, one of the nation's most beautiful cities, with Mount Hood rising in the distance, majestic, serene, white with eternal snow. Portland is a city of wide streets, modern buildings, deriving much of its industry from the giant forests of the Northwest. The citizens of Portland attend many fine churches. Portland is a city of beautiful homes. In the soft climate, gardens grow lush and green throughout the year. Roses are everywhere in profusion. For years, Portland has been known as the City of Roses. Within easy distance of the city are settings of incomparable natural beauty, such as majestic Multnomah Falls. It is a family town, a good place to bring up children. And yet, like the muddy overflow of Bonneville Dam, crime and ugliness recently swept down on Portland. Like these rushing waters, vice threatened to inundate this jewel of a city. For the events you are about to see happened here, and they could happen again in your town.
Certainly is a noisy thing, isn't it?
Oh, just an amusement gadget, Mrs. Madison.
Customers go for them.
That's right. Clean, simple fun.
Oh, Mr. Lennox, we know as well as you do that people gamble on them. Besides that, they're against the law.
Oh, you're wrong, ma'am. Like I told you, there's no law bothering the pinballs. Why, I could even put in a couple of slot machines here.
I'll go for the jukebox. We'll get some money out of that.
Look, George, I know what you're up against. When you bought this place, I said to myself, here's a guy going places if he's wise.
Well, we've made our plans to pay off the property. George is building some more cabins, and we may get a franchise to put in some gas pumps.
Gas pumps? Why, this is a tavern. It's kind of a landmark. You people can make plenty of money here.
The children are due home. Do whatever you want to, George.
George, put 2, 3 of these in here, you'll average $20 a day apiece. Splits 50-50.
20 a day for each machine?
Yep. Could be closer to 50 for you. Woodland Tavern's a hot place right now. All that construction going on down the road. Look, I'll leave 2 of them here for a month. See what they do. If you want more to really lift you out of the red, just holler.
1. Let's just try 1.
Hi, Pop.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Father. Oh, boy, pinball. Got a dime, sis?
Here you go.
See? Just an amusement gadget. A toy.
Played that way, but you know what a crowd of adults do with those things.
So people gamble. That's no skin off your nose. But look, 1's no account. Let me put in 3.
1. You make this place look like a sideshow in a carnival.
Sit like I told you.
Let me get to the phone. I'll ask the boss.
You talking to the boss right now. Get that route list.
You ain't got a chance to muscle in. The syndicate's got this city tied up.
Ain't no syndicate no more. Now listen. Them route lists are... Put one low in his guts, Joe, for a starter.
Don't. No. It's in the file box. No, not there. In the steel files on the bench. The second drawer from the bottom.
They better be. Okay, let up on him. Must be 50 joints here. Quite a route you had. I see you got the real hot ones marked.
Yeah, the good places are marked.
If you want to run a collection route for a good outfit, come to Penthouse Suite A14. You know what hotel.
Yes?
Boss, Spud. Say, a couple of goons.
I know. Don't let them push you around. Give them what they want.
Give 'em. Say, this kind just take. Real goons like 20 years ago.
Spud, you better go lay low somewhere. We're up against a tough deal. A real big one. The biggest. Okay, you're in.
Well, what have you got?
That big route list from Spud Lennox.
Did you have to rough him up a little?
A couple of slaps. He was slow coming through.
You should have beefed him.
You balled things up in Seattle with that stuff, remember?
Bill, there's only one way to run a bulldozer, and it's to push everything ahead of it.
That's good, Mr. Gornell. What we brung to this town is a bulldozer. Diesel-powered.
Got the right driver in the seat.
All right, now that you gentlemen have had your joke, maybe we can talk business.
Come on, Phil, we didn't come to Portland for no funeral.
Don't be so sure about that. What are these symbols in red?
Them letters? The A's is joints in good locations. B's good, but not up to capacity, and so on.
There are 3, 4, 5 of them marked A.
I cased them all. And one joint towards the river, but in close enough, the Woodland Tavern.
Hey, Woodland Tavern, that's the joint the real estate people were talking about.
I know. All right, put the pressure on these 5. I think most of the others will fall in line when they see what's up.
Is there something special about the Woodland joint?
Yes, I got some big plans for that spot. Oh, Joe. I haven't had a chance to talk to you since we left up north.
Yeah, Mr. Jackman.
You stay close to Larry. And I want to warn you about the women.
Oh, that's all over, Mr. Jackman. Well, I put in a tough stretch up there.
I mean girls. As soon as we get going here, there'll be plenty of women. You can do as you like with them. But if you make a slip like you did in Washington, it won't be the pen and an easy parole.
I tell you, Mr. Jackman, you don't have to worry.
I talked to him, boss. He's got the cure. From now on, only ripe old dollies for Joe. Say 60 or better?
I just want to make it plain, that's all. We may never need you for a chopper in this setup, Joe, but you're around in case we do. But we don't want a foul-up.
I tell you, Mr. Jackman...
All right, now, let's get going. Put the pressure on these 5. Larry, you move in to close the deals and report here every day.
Check. With a little extra pressure on the Woodland Tavern joint.
Guy's a holdout, huh?
6 days.
Don't he know everybody else is lined up?
He don't know from nothing yet. Wait, look. Gives me an idea. I Like what worked in New York.
Hi, Pop.
Jimbo.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye.
Can I drive?
Okay.
I'll drop Jimmy and Ruth by the school, and then I'll go on to Bank.
Go to Cornet Amusement Company and see if you can get a line on Lennox.
Snap out of it, you. Wake up. That's jailbait. And you know all about jailbait, Joe, my boy.
Don't have any more arguments with the delivery man. Promise.
Okay, honey.
You back again?
That's right, Mr. Madison. You ready to sign?
I told you before, I can hang on for a year, closed tight.
You'll be closed, all right. This is the last chance to change your mind.
You guys are out of date. You belong in Chicago 20 years ago. Get out of here, all of you.
Stay back from him, Joe. He's a wise guy.
Come on. Take it away from me,
Okay, chum. Sit down. So we gotta get rough.
Just what is your racket?
Easy. You kick these machines out and put ours in. Then we open a joint all out. Everything.
No. You shut me down, I'll stay shut.
But guys like you, we usually make it a beef job. That means hospital. But this time, we're gonna go scientific. Burns, don't it?
I suppose it goes in my eyes, you lousy.
All right, sit down.
No, not in your eyes, buddy. That little daughter of yours. How old is she? About 18, I bet, huh?
No, you wouldn't. You!
Don't gamble on it, mister. You want that little girl of yours to get a facelift? Or you're going along the way we tell you.
All right. Spell it out.
All this trouble because we want to make you a rich guy. It's still 50-50. But we go all out. We'll make the split you've been getting look like peanuts.
Mom, can I bring my date in?
You know better than to ask that, Ruth.
But, Mother, I look 18 and Benny looks at least 21. Well, almost.
Who on earth is Benny?
My date.
Benny Morrison, the jerk. Keep him out, Mom. Juvenile.
Brat. Honestly, Mother, how square can you get?
You listen to me. Jimmy, you have homework to do. Ruth, until you are 18 and your date is 21, you may not dance in here. Go on, both of you.
Okay.
Squares. Vicky. Take over for a minute, please. If you'd just take care of your clothes.
Oh, Mom, don't lecture. Okay?
Yes, dear. It's not 11 o'clock yet. You've got lots of time.
Oh, there he is.
Brat. You drop me off the park, sis? Or do you think Napoleon would object?
Mom, I just can't stand his smart aleck cracks.
He's just a typical brother. Now, you tell Benny to drive carefully in the Saturday afternoon traffic.
Okay, Mama. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye, Daddy.
Where's Ruth going?
Into town with that boy, Benny. We're going to a matinee, then to his house for dinner.
What business is his father?
Well, George, he's a deacon in the local church.
Any breakfast, or is it lunchtime?
George, what's happening to us?
We're making money. I've already put a dent in what we owe.
Money all matters. George, you act like you did when you first got out of the army. You're all tense and nervous. That wild, hard look's in your eyes again.
Clara, if you'll do what I've been asking you to do for weeks, I can pull out of this my own way.
No, I'm not going to leave you. You're in trouble. We've always pulled together, all of us. We can do it again if you'll let us.
Yes, but Ruth...
What about Ruth?
Young squirt she's been running around with has been making snide remarks about us operating wide open. She's at an age to take that kind of thing very seriously. Maybe you ought to take her home to your mother for a while.
It isn't only Ruth, it's all of us. How long are you going to allow 2 or 3 hoodlums to dictate how you can run your business?
It isn't as simple as that, Clara. I think I found a solution.
What?
The police are coming to the tavern tonight.
Police?
That's right. I finally got through to a decent person, Captain Vincent. He's raiding the tavern, padlocking it, and arresting customers at 10:30 tonight.
What good? That'll only cause more embarrassment.
But don't you see, Clara, if the law shuts us down, then it's off my back.
Well, then can we get out of here and go home? Can we?
Clara.
Can we?
Did you ever know me to back out on a fight?
This is different. This is something ugly and sinister.
Okay, I'm stubborn, but I'm not going to lose every dime we've saved.
I'm scared, George.
Honey, we'll get out of this mess. And we'll start again, clean.
Routine check.
Kind of early, aren't you?
What's up, making wise?
Oh, I run a wide-open joint here. Warms up about 10. Gambling, after-hours liquor, can't you see the slot machines?
No dames?
We haven't got around to that yet. Give us time.
Well, when you line up a few, let us know, huh? We'll be back.
Oh, jackpot! Jackpot! Oh! I got the jackpot! Oh, put him in here! Put him in here.
I ain't saying one word out of turn.
I'm only asking you one question. Where can I find the head guy of the syndicate you used to work for?
I ain't even going uptown. Now or never.
I'm not asking you to. Give me his address, I'll go see him.
You know his name?
I got that all right, but nobody knows where he is.
Well, give me my little black book. It's in my coat pocket. That's right. It's a little bitty hotel on the outside of town. There, look. Edgerly Arms.
Edgerly Arms.
Yeah? I suppose they would call my business a racket. But if I hadn't run it, somebody else would. We never took the lid off of this town in 15 years.
You mean no slots, no open gambling?
I mean no open prostitution, no bootlegging, no dope ring, no cover-up for criminals on the lam, no organized illegal surgery. But believe me, those are the things that Portland's in for now. Well, George, if you still want to fight this mob, telephone me. I'll give you the name of the man to see.
Now, you should talk. You lay down and play dead the minute these hoods move in.
Be as bitter as you like, my boy. But I'm old. I got more than one bullet hole in my hide. But there are some people who intend to fight this thing. And they need help from someone who already has an in with this mob and can stay in.
No. I just want to get this mob off my back.
We got all that collection money. I'm going to ask our boss for an armored truck on this route.
We're on it. What more do you want?
What's your business?
For a long time, you know how he feels about things like that.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we won't talk.
I don't care what your dad says. He's just a snob.
So he's a snob. So maybe he's wrong about you. He's not wrong about your father in this place.
Just let your dad keep his nose out of my dad's business.
Oh, come on. Let's not quarrel. We've got our own lives to lead. All parents are squares.
That's only 3 in a machine.
Bring the rest in the office.
Check. Oh, hey, George. The big shots want to see you.
What do you mean?
The big boys, you know, the bosses. The big boys. And now, Suite A14.
What do I say? Larry something?
Oh, no. This ain't no joint. It's headquarters. It's like in the Army when a general sends for you.
I suppose I'm due for a medal.
Could be. You got the hottest spot on my whole route now. We finally got you going.
First heard that song at the Calypso Club. Hey, there's a crazy place for you. I know the man runs it. He'd let us in. It's wide open. I mean, wide open.
You know my limit's 10:30. No. I've never been to a place like that. Wow. My dad'd have our heads.
Stop playing it so square, Ruthie. You know you've been around. The place your dad runs. Come on. We can go down to the Calypso Club. And I know where we can get a room. I know you've been around. Come on, we're going out in the country.
Oh, no, we're not.
Think I bothering you, baby?
No. Who are you?
Oh, I don't mean no harm. I'm just a friend. Yeah, that's it. A friend. A friend.
Don't kill him! It'll be big trouble! The young dollies again, huh? Get them out of here.
Did he harm her?
No. No, not that way.
My God.
This is the finish. Take us away from here.
Take it easy, Clara.
Take it easy. Don't you realize what almost happened to Ruth?
Now, wait a minute, honey, please.
We're getting out of here. This rotten business is going to make all of us rotten. It's changed you already, George.
Take the kids and go home to your mother for a while.
For a while? No, no, no. You're coming with us. Don't you see yet what these people are, what they do?
That one was just a rabid dog.
There were others are worse. And still you'd stay? Oh, George, you've lost your mind.
I want you to take the kids and go. I'm mad, honey. This is one thing I'm going to see through right to the end.
Oh, George.
Well, I better phone you right away, Mr. Carmody.
Where is he?
In the car. I had to tie him up.
Larry, can you allow me to stop in it?
Not as far as I know. Little Dolly's father like to kill him.
It's too bad he didn't. I told Phil, we shouldn't keep this guy here. He's trouble with a capital T. The hopheads are nothing to what ails him.
I figured you'd want to handle it yourself, boss.
Pull one of those things. Somebody could file a complaint. Like him, it'd squeal his head off to the newspapers. There's $1,000 for you in the morning, Larry. Come up to the hotel.
A lonely hobo routine?
Don't leave any tags on his clothes.
Benny.
Hi, Mrs. Madison. You folks moving?
No, we're just going on a trip to visit the children's grandmother.
Hey, what's this Benny bit?
Just a name. Only a name. Kind of cute, ain't it? Cute name for a rat.
Just named that old rat to tease me.
Well, I guess it was kind of appropriate.
No, it wasn't. Not after I read your letter. It takes character to apologize like that.
Do you mean we can be friends again? But would you wear my pin again? Oh, Ruthie, I promise, I swear I'll never again...
Shh. Let's not talk about it. You made it clear in your letter how badly you felt. Let's just forget it ever happened.
Oh, Ruthie, you're wonderful. But what about that bit your mom said you're going away?
No, but Dad, but it'll just be for a little while.
What about the fraternity dance?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
If you're going to go to college here, you want to meet some of the crowd, though. I'll be at the dance.
I tell you what, if Mother doesn't want to come back by then, I will. Dad'll be here. I'll come back the day of the dance.
Great. Will you write me?
Sure.
Ruthie!
Get your things down to the car, honey. We're almost ready to leave.
Benny?
Yes?
I don't want to give my name unless I'm certain your phone isn't tapped, sir.
Not this telephone. Go ahead.
This is George Madison. I know mine's tapped at the tavern.
Speak freely, my boy. Have you made up your mind to line up on the right side?
First, I want to make certain that my family gets some protection. I'm sending them to Corvallis.
Very easy. You have my assurance.
And I want to go along with you. I intend to hit back.
Memorize this name. Alfred Gray. Don't make a note of it. You'll find him at the Labor Temple.
Miss Madison? Come in, won't you? Oh, you know Captain Vincent.
Yeah, I know him. It's been nice meeting his pal.
Just a minute, George. Listen to an explanation.
Yeah?
The tip-off went right out from the district court building like I knew it would.
Look, Mr. Madison, Captain Vincent represents the decent element on the police force, or he wouldn't be here.
At least stick around, get wised up.
My name is Bromley. Ted Carl, reporters. Captain Vincent, you know already. Alfred Gray is with the Union. Now, sit down. Mr. Gray will conduct the seance.
First, let me tell you something that Al Gray won't. He represents the rank and file of trade unionism. He's just as anxious to kick out the rats and the racketeers as we are.
Don't make a speech, Carl. I think he's beginning to understand.
Okay. I'll go along so far. Why was I steered in here?
Because we found that certain people have more than just a casual interest in your tavern.
You mean Jackman and his gang? They're underworld hoods.
They were sent here by men who have tremendous power.
Put it this way. Trade unionism to Al Gray and to hundreds of thousands of people like him is aimed at improving every working man's position. Very few make a racket out of it for their own personal gain.
Okay. Deal me a hand.
It's been impossible for us to plant anyone on Jackman or Garnell where important conversations could be picked up. Now, if you play your hand right, you could go in with this. It's a tape recorder. You wear it under your arm. Any tape recordings you get will go to the grand jury.
You better take some time and think this over carefully, George. If they catch you with that thing, you're dead.
I'm not buying anything yet.
If you could get just one incriminating conversation, that would be invaluable evidence.
Just record what they say they're doing with your tavern. That would be enough.
If I go along, it'll be for the full ride. And I mean for the full ride. Less than that, I don't play.
You want to sweat through another picket line?
So far, all you've given me is a lot of double talk. I'm operating the tavern wide open. You're getting your cut. If there's any change, I want in all the way.
Go easy, Phil. This guy acts too cocky. We got all the aces, not you.
All right, I'll tell you what we have in mind. You have a few cabins. We want 20 more.
There isn't enough tourist trade for that.
Look, quit playing the patsy, will you? I can see right through you. You're wise, cagey, and tough. The rest is just an act.
You mean you want me to open the place all out to B-girls, gambling?
That's better. Now you're talking a language we both understand. All right, now this is it. Woodland Tavern is secluded, but it's still close enough to town. We're buying up to 50 acres all around you. We're going to put in more machines. The liquor and the gambling. Plenty of good-looking models for shills. B-girls by the dozen.
You guys crazy?
This is going to be the biggest operation in the country. Bigger than Vegas. You want to sell outright, or do you want to ride for your cut? If you ride, you run the show.
I'll ride for the big take.
It's going to take a while to do the building and the remodeling. Meanwhile, you won't be getting any money.
All right, put me on to something that'll pay off in the meantime.
Hey, wait a minute. This guy come to that awful quick. This is a wise guy, Phil, I tell you.
That's the kind we need. We've got enough morons. Here, take this key. I want you to get your feet wet. That's the key to a lockbox at the railway station. I want you to go down there and pick up a package and bring it here.
When?
Tonight. You'll come back in cab number 30. It'll be waiting at the station for you. And good luck on your first assignment.
Pinch, buddy. Narcotics. There must be a couple of pounds of the stuff in here.
Yeah. Box 043. Check it, will you? I'll hold on.
Well? Brief me. Did you get me out of bed to come down here and watch you hold a telephone?
George Madison is making a phony pickup from a railroad lockbox.
Holy smoke, he's framed. Well, come on, let's get down there.
Hold your horses. I got Reynolds, the center dick, checking to see if he did make the pickup.
My door, I hope he didn't.
Yeah, I'm still here. Oh. You sure you got the number right? 043? Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot, Reynolds. Well, he did. Box is open, empty.
You stay here in case he gets word through.
Where you going?
To the one place he's most likely to turn up next. City morgue.
Nothing there. No news all night.
Yeah, I checked the morgue again. Blank. There's nothing on the arrest blotter down at the narcotics squad.
Of course, he could have fooled us. But if he did, he also fooled a very shrewd man before he ever came here.
No. I'll swear George Madison was on the level with us.
Mama, the smelling salts.
He doesn't even look ruffled.
Well, we're glad to see you. What happened?
I'm in. Now, here's some sample dialogue for a starter. But you guys look like you've seen a ghost.
We have. But let that pass. Well, what happened after you picked up the package?
Well, I was arrested. 2 private detectives, I think. They made out a charge, narcotics possession. Jackman kept the charge sheet, so I am now an inside member of Jackman Garnell Incorporated.
Well, they certainly double-crossed themselves this time. You've got Jackman's voice on the tape telling you to pick up that package. Or have you?
That's right, play it.
You've done us a great service, George. This will be important evidence when we get before the grand jury.
What's the matter? You afraid you'll run out of tapes? I've just started.
Well, after last night, you are hard to satisfy.
As long as this thing runs, I'm going to record every voice I can get. They've assigned me to a collection route with a 50-50 split. They're just to keep me happy until they get everything going.
Be careful, George.
The offices are okay. Your office is upstairs. This is going to be an all-out operation. Offices for each department. Records of money taken in and money spent.
Records? That's a bad word in the rackets.
I like you, George. You're direct and factual. But there is something you don't fully grasp.
At least I'm reaching.
And that is how big we are. There's no danger of our records being raided. We have unlimited funds for protection. We intend to control everything, right up to the top.
You mean politically?
That and anything else you can name. All the way up. So we keep books and records. We'll have branch offices in every town in this state. And we have plans set for California, too. Come on, I'll show you the rest of the layout.
Tell them there was only 3 cases of whiskey in that last truck. I want 20.
Come again? Sorry, Bud. I'm a little deaf. Got slugged in stir one time.
Liquor. They ain't delivered enough. Tell them I want 20. Get it? 20.
Yeah, I got that all right.
Pearl's got a message for you.
see her before you leave.
Hi, honey.
Where's Pearl?
Pearl? You don't want her. Won't I do? Come on. Come on over here and have a drink with me.
I told you to lay off the liquor. Now go on, get upstairs.
Oh, you're just jealous. Because I'm younger than you.
Go on, beat it. Bud tells me you're a little hard of hearing.
A bit?
How come you never told me that? Well, you ain't gonna miss much in this joint. Got a message for you to call Jackman as soon as you got in. These dames around here would call long distance to China if I didn't keep it locked. You hear me all right, mister?
I ain't missing much.
I'm busy. Shut the door on the phone when you're through, will you? It'll lock.
It's me, George.
You about finished with the milk route, George?
One more call.
I want you to go out to the airport and meet a Mrs. Stoneway on Flight 62 from Seattle. Stand at the passenger entrance. She'll walk up to you. The limousine driver knows where she's to go. You got it?
Check. Mrs. Stoneway, airport.
Annie Stoneway coming to town?
Yeah. Yeah, do you know her?
Boy, do I. She's a great Annie. B-girls, model agencies. Annie's the biggest and best organizer in the country. Hey, things are really popping when they send for her. Oh, my name's Iris. Let me. I'm the motherly type. There, that's better. Seen Pearl?
She just left.
Well, so long. See you around. Oh, give my best to Annie Stoneway. Tell her Iris is ready and willing.
United Airlines mainliner service, flight 408, now arriving from Seattle, Tacoma.
Looking for Mrs. Stoneway, young man?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there no one else on the reception committee?
I'm afraid not, except the driver of the car.
Well, at least they had the decency to send the chauffeur. And the young man, a greeter, who doesn't look too much like a thug. I have no way with this. What are you gaping at?
Well, I was expecting someone, well, different.
What's the matter? Disappointed?
No, kind of pleased.
Now ready at gate 3.
You see, young man, when I am connected with an operation, it has to be of the highest class.
I'm sure of that, Mrs. Stoneway.
In fact, I use a strict card index system with my escort bureaus. Only those who are known to me will get a date. I'm very proud of my method. When I was in Portland before, I worked with some of the biggest people in the city.
So I'm sure you did.
And my models and escorts are all ladies, no dipsos, no hopheads. And I provide a gentleman with a date. He can take her into any class of society. Why are we stopping here?
That's one of the joints they wanted me to show you.
Oh, well, this will do. Are there others?
Yeah, 3 or 4 more. You want to see them?
No. Take me to the hotel. nice neighborhood, too. You know, I require a large house where I can train my young ladies in culture and social graces.
You're really an expert, Mrs. Stoneway.
Well, the organization backing me and you wouldn't put up with amateurs, my boy. When I'm settled, I'll make Jackman throw a party for us all.
The boy's doing all right. He gets to meet the dolls.
Well, there's more tape. He may still be on.
That's it. She didn't name names. I'll keep sending tape by messenger. Too dangerous to come there with it. Tonight, I'm trying to get a voice direct from Seattle.
If he can pull that off.
So you're opening the city wide in spite of what I said.
Wide is right. Don't get the idea that Portland is anything special. We got the dome, we got the power, and we're using both in plenty of towns.
Those two hoodlums you sent up here, Jackman and Garnell, they're riding for a big fall.
Is that a threat?
Read the cards as they're dealt.
Listen, you. If anything happens to my boys down there, you'll find yourself in a cast-iron coffin on the bottom of the Columbia River.
Oh, yes, operator, please. Hello, Clara, darling.
George, I'm so glad you called. I've been trying to call you all day. How are you? What's been happening?
Everything is fine. We'll soon have the tavern back just the way you want. Just a moment. Call you back. Can't talk now.
No, George, I'll call you at the tavern.
I'm not there.
Ruth left with some friends. She was expecting to meet you at the tavern. George?
I hope you've got a drink.
As a matter of fact, I haven't. I just moved in yesterday.
Not even a suite of rooms? Hey, for a guy Jackman says is ready for the big leagues, you live like a bum. I knew I was going to like you. Come on, get ready. You're going to the party, aren't you?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. The party to welcome Annie Stoneway.
What's wrong, Mom?
Go get your jacket, and we'll leave a note for Grandma and tell her that we've gone.
Where to, Mom? Where are we going?
To Portland. Drink, Georgie?
Sure.
Glad you two got together. Iris is one of my favorites, but she would stay in Portland.
Let's not rehash it now, Annie. I didn't want that old biddy rehashing my life history. She's good at that.
Jackman get back to you?
No, he hasn't. By the way, I've got the nicest little girl I'd like you to meet.
No, I already got me a girl I'm interested in.
Oh, you're not getting jealous, are you, Tom?
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Phil.
Where's Annie? I want to pay my respects.
Never mind, Annie. Come in the bedroom with me and pay your respects first to somebody else.
What's on your mind?
I'm the guy who always balls things up, huh? I'm the big bungler. Come on, Phil. You gotta get a load of this.
What's this all about?
You?
Hello, Iris. I saw you dancing with our new man. You dance like a dream.
She's a dream, all right. Wake him up, honey.
Well, the guy's certainly loaded.
Who's loaded? What are you talking about?
Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' Pie. Ain't any more deaf than you and I.
What are you two trying to do? Rib me?
No. I sicked her onto this square John you're so sold on. Honey, will you tell him? But no nursery rhymes.
Well, I kind of like him. He's the bashful type.
Bashful. All right, I'll tell him. Look, the word is out along this guy's route. He's kind of hard of hearing, see? He's got to wear kind of a gadget. Now, will you shut up? I sick Iris onto him after she tells me she's seen him hunched over a telephone at Pearl's joint, holding out this gadget. But he don't wear no earpieces.
What sort of thing was it?
About like this. I didn't see it good, but I've been pushing my shoulder against it all evening. He's the loving kind. I'd have seen it good in the hotel room, but he wouldn't let me take his shirt off.
You're nothing but a tramp.
You made me what I am today.
All right, quit the clowning, Iris. Get out of here, will you?
Thank you for the bonus, sir.
Send 2 men up to his hotel room right away. Search everything. They're looking for spools or recording tape.
It's a wise guy, just like I told you, huh? He's shooting for a genuine $1 million piece of blackmail.
Send somebody down to that Woodland Tavern. Look around everywhere.
You gonna talk any more about who bungles what?
All right, now get going, Tom. Then steer that guy in here and you come after him.
Beat it, Patsy, man. Jackman got some business he wants to talk over with you right now.
Party is just warming up.
Party will wait. Come on.
All right, open up. I want to see it. All right, grab it. All right, take his coat off. Put him in this chair.
Wise guy. I'd like to drop a slug in him right now.
All right, where are the tapes?
There?
You're a liar. This tape hasn't run an inch. Come on, where are they? What have you done with them?
Go to hell.
All right. We'll get all the information we want out of you. Take them down to the warehouse.
Get up.
Drummer, you check the tavern for recording tape. Take them out the back way.
Right. Come on.
Now, you stay here. Keep an eye on the party. I'll handle this.
The warehouse is right on the tracks. Apparently, they kept a lot of records, probably some for blackmail. Anyhow, everything is moved to the warehouse. The place is well guarded, but if you could figure some way to get at those files, I'd say my job was done. Yours, too.
Did you catch all of it?
Enough?
Those files, we could be in front of the grand jury tomorrow.
You're asking for a fight with a warehouse full of goons?
I hope you got the originals in a safe place.
In the vault.
Good. Now, I've asked 15 or 20 key men to come here. They're from all over the state, officials of various locals.
Well, we'll stick around.
When I get through talking to them and playing these tapes, I think I can show you the way to wrap everything up.
You think we're that close?
I'll answer that after I talk to the men who are coming here.
We chased down every rat hole in this city for a year. But in a few months, this fella Madison puts the cap on the bottle.
Come in. Well, hi, fellas. I'm glad you could make it. Draw up a chair. Sit down. Looks like it's going to be crowded if everybody shows up.
Hello, Mrs. Morrison. This is Ruth again. Has Benny come in yet? Yes, I know the dance is tomorrow night, but I got a ride from Corvallis, so I came in a day early. Yes, would you have him call me as soon as he gets in? Thank you.
Hold it, baby.
Let me go!
Hold on.
Let me go!
Take it easy now. The little girl's scared to death.
Yeah, look, honey, we don't want any trouble, no rough stuff. All we want to do is talk to you, okay?
Where's my father? What have you done with him?
Well, it's been a little change. He's got an office downtown now.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Easy now, easy. We wouldn't hurt you. Why, I got a kid of my own.
Look,
Then you let me go.
baby, your daddy hid some little spools of tape around here somewhere. You know where they are? Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been away.
Okay, all right. You show us where he keeps things then. You know, like stuff you don't want nobody to find easy, like insurance papers, stuff like that. Huh? Okay? Huh? Oh, come on now. You're a good girl. Where are we gonna find it, huh? Where? Huh?
You'll either talk or you'll end up out there under a train. Now make up your mind.
I told you. I intended to muscle in. Blackmail you for a big take. Still do.
That figures, Phil. Shut up. Where have you hidden the tapes?
Say when, boss.
Come on, I ask you where you've hidden the tapes.
Hold it, Phil.
Out at the tavern. I had Drummer and one of the boys searching the joint. The little Dolly showed up.
Where is she now?
I told him to get her right down here fast.
Good. He's got the nerves of a block of concrete. I believe he'd let us blind him.
That's what I was figuring.
You can relax a bit. Get him a drink of water.
Ruthie!
She's been here. What's the number? Benny Morrison's number.
Apparently, they kept a lot of records, probably some for blackmail. Anyhow, everything is moved to the warehouse. The place is well guarded, but if you could figure some way to get at those files, I'd say my job was done.
Well, now you've heard the evidence. You've also heard where the final proof, the records of these underworld operations, are kept and heavily guarded.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Here. Hold it a second.
Jackman, you lousy, vicious...
Now listen. They'll bring her into the light. The minute they do, Larry performs a function he's famous for. Start her forward slowly, boys.
What are they doing?
The minute minute you hit the light, push it forward and step back quickly.
Stop it, I'll give you anything you want.
Okay, talk. But remember, we've still got the girl and Larry's still got the bottle.
I'll have to show you. The tapes are buried.
Where?
In the tavern.
Cut him loose. Larry, get those handcuffs on him.
Run!
Watch the door. I'll shoot him. I want that girl first. And we don't want any bullet holes in him when he goes to the railroad tracks.
They got loose. Get in there. I'll watch the door.
See the girl? She's hiding. Dig her out of those crates.
All right, darling, it's all right. It's all right. Sit down. Don't worry.
The McClellan Committee of the United States Senate opened an investigation of vice and crime in Portland, and the Portland expose sparked a nationwide inquiry into the affairs of the cynical men who had abused every trust placed in them by the honest rank-and-file members of the unions. The rushing torrent of vice receded from the City of Roses. People breathed freely again. Portland, still a good place to rear children. The City of Roses, with Mount Hood rising against the distant sky, white and serene beneath its blanket of everlasting snow.